so today I have swatches of the Glam Polish The King collection. There are 9 polishes here, and this is kind of like a tribute collection to Elvis Presley. So these are releasing on Friday, April 29th at 2 p.m. Eastern. I will link the website down below where you can check these out when they release, and I will get into the swatches. So the first polish is called It's Now or Never, and this is a light, it almost reminds me of like Cinderella blue with like a little bit of green in it, holographic with some holographic silver micro glitter in there as well. So here's one coat. This one is a little bit sheer, a little bit streaky on the first coat. It is a light color, so it's not really that surprising. Fantastic formula. No issues with the formula at all. I always have really good experiences with Glam Polish formulas. So here's 2 coats. This one covers completely in 2. There is that bit of micro glitter in there. I don't think it's enough to make it difficult to remove. Maybe a little bit, but not bad. It's not like this is a full micro glitter polish. It just has a little bit scattered in there. It does dry a little bit dull though, so you will want a top coat. And that's going to smooth out any roughness that you'll get from that micro glitter as well. So there is 2 coats of It's Now or Never. The next polish is called If I Can Dream, and this is a pearly whitish gray holographic with that holographic silver micro glitter. So here's one coat. This one is also a bit sheer on the first coat. It is a lighter color and a little bit streaky. Formula is fantastic though. So here is 2 coats. This one covers pretty well on that second coat. It still has some sheer spots though, so I'm going to do a third. And the removal should be about the same as the last one. There's micro glitter in here, which might make it more difficult than like a cream polish to remove, but it shouldn't be as difficult as like a full micro glitter polish. So here's 3 coats. So this one does cover completely in 3. It will feel a little gritty and a little uneven because of that micro glitter in there, so you will want a top coat to smooth it out. So there is 3 coats of If I Can Dream. The next polish is called Always on My Mind, and this is a, I guess, medium to light pink holographic with silver holographic micro glitter. So here's one coat. This one is a little bit sheer on that first coat. You can still see my nail line a little. Great formula on this one as well. So here's 2 coats. And this one covers completely in 2. This is going to have the same finish as the last 2 did as well with that micro glitter. Might be a little bit difficult to remove, but there's not enough micro glitter to make it really, really hard. So there is 2 coats of Always on My Mind. The next polish is called All Shook Up, and this is a silver holographic and holographic micro glitter base with red and blue holographic micro glitter and matte white micro glitter. So here's one coat. This one covers pretty well in the first coat. Obviously it's going to need 2, but that holographic base helps give it really good coverage without having to have a ton of glitter. And the formula on this is fantastic. The glitter takes a little tiny bit of manipulation to get it spread evenly on the nail, but not much. So here's 2 coats. And 2 coats covers completely on this one. This one will be difficult to remove because it does have a lot of micro glitter in it, so you'll want a peel-off base coat or something like that. Or I guess you don't have to have a peel-off base coat if you don't mind scrubbing the glitter off. And you'll want a top coat too, maybe even 2 coats depending on how thick your top coat is to smooth everything out. So there is 2 coats of All Shook Up. The next polish is called A Little Less Conversation, and this is a tealy blue-green holographic, and this has, it doesn't have silver holographic micro glitter. It has what up close looks like little itty-bitty tiny bar glitters. So it's going to give more of a scattered effect. It's not actually going to look like bar glitter because I know a lot of people really don't like bar glitter, but that's what it looks like very, very, very close. So here is one coat. So this one covers pretty well in the first coat. It's still a little bit sheer. It will need a second. Formula is great though. I don't think the removal will be bad with those little itty bitty tiny bar glitters in there, but I'm not sure because it does seem like there's a lot in here. So here's 2 coats. And this one does cover completely in 2. I don't know if you can see from my ring finger, but it is pretty textured. There's some pretty big glitter pieces that are sticking up, so you will definitely want top coat to smooth this one out. So there is 2 coats of A Little Less Conversation. The next polish is called Suspicious Minds, and this is a very deep, almost like wine red purple with that same weird little itty bitty tiny bar glitter scattered holographic thing going on that the last one had. And this one has a bit of a purple flash to it as well. You can kind of see it there. So here's one coat. This one covers pretty well on the first coat, not completely even, but it's not nearly as dark as I think it will be on a second coat, so great formula again. This one seems to have the same thing as the last one with like pieces of glitter that stick up pretty far off the nail. So here's 2 coats. So that second coat makes this one much darker. Like I said, those glitter pieces stick up pretty far off the nail, so you will definitely want a top coat to smooth it out. You might even need 2 if you want it completely smooth. 2 coats of top coat, anyway. So there is 2 coats of Suspicious Minds. The next polish is called Burning Love, and this is almost like a dark rusty red with a gold flash, and it has those little itty bitty bar glitter scattered holographic things going on as well. So here is 1 coat. This one covers pretty well on the first coat. I do think it'll get darker on the second though. Great formula. This does leave those larger chunks of glitter though. So here is 2 coats. So this one covers completely in 2 and it does get much deeper. Again, you will want top coat, maybe 2 coats of top coat to cover all of those bumps that you get from these little tiny bar glitters. And that gold shimmer stands out really well. You will want a top coat just for shine on this one too, because it's going to help that gold shimmer stand out. So there is 2 coats of Burning Love. The next polish is called Can't Help Falling in Love, and this is a cobalt blue. I think it has, like, you can see the little lines of holographic pigment in here, so I think it's a holographic base plus the holographic silver itty bitty bar glitters. Actually, looking really closely at this one, it looks like it has some maybe iridescent blue flakies or something in there as well. So here's 1 coat. This one is a tiny bit streaky and a tiny bit sheer on the first coat. Formula is good like the others. You do get those little bumps from the glitter though. So here's 2 coats. This one covers completely in 2. And again, you will want a top coat. It's going to smooth any of that roughness out. So there is 2 coats of Can't Help Falling in Love. So the last polish is called Viva Las Vegas, and this is a holographic base with a ton of rainbow holographic hex glitter. There are a few different sizes in there, from what I would consider a micro glitter to up just a little bit above what I would consider a micro glitter. Really cool, really sparkly polish. So here's 1 coat. So this is in a holographic base, so it should build up pretty nicely as opposed to having to put like a silver holographic micro glitter on. Does take a bit of manipulation to spread those larger glitters out evenly though. Great formula on this one as well. So here is 2 coats. So I can still see my nail line a bit on this one with 2 coats. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a third one though. I feel like you don't really need it. There's enough glitter and holographic going on that it's not super obvious, and it's not really bad anyway. So I think I'm going to do 2 for myself on this one, but depending on your preference, you might want to do that third coat if you really don't like that little bit of nail line that shows. So there is 2 coats of Viva Las Vegas. So Burning Love is my favorite, even though it is totally like opposite of the season that we're in right now. I really like this. I really like these dark kind of vampy red colors, and this has such a strong bright gold shimmer to it. It really stood out to me in the collection, even though it's probably like one of the only ones that's not super spring or summer appropriate. It stood out to me the most. So that is the Glam Polish The King collection. Again, those release on Friday, April 29th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I will link the website down below where you can check those out. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later.